cleaning hacks for getting your outdoor gear back in shape for summer is Lori Williamson. Hey, Lori.
How are you?
Lori, I was just too excited about wearing my one rubber glove. We're
sisters.
We're very ready. I'm very excited about this. Okay, so summertime.
Yes.
We all want to spend more time outside, but we're like busting out the stuff that was maybe sitting in the shed.
Exactly.
For a season.
And they're filthy.
And it's filthy.
Filthy, filthy,
You
filthy.
did not clean it in the fall.
No, we did not. So, for example, we have our patio furniture.
Totally.
So we just want some simple ways that we can just grab things from our house. So just getting a bucket with some warm soapy water is always great. If you have a cloth,
like a
microfiber cloth is always good. And the other thing is using like vinegar. It's really good for getting rid of like grime and like kind of melting away mineral deposits, etc.
Okay, cool.
And we're gonna just have to basically, it's gonna take a little muscle.
Elbow grease, yeah,
it's gonna take a little muscle to just kind of get things clean.
Girl, this is coming clean nice.
Yeah.
This is really
good. So we're just gonna clean this off. We could rinse this off if we have like a garden hose and then just let it out to air dry in the sun, and that also helps as well.
I was gonna say the UV rays, you forget that the sun actually can help kind of sanitize things and get it nice and clean and without using harsh chemicals.
Exactly. And then the other thing, I don't know, because if you have any kind of like outdoor cushions and you think, let me just zip it off and put it in the washer. And then you realize, you look at the tag and it says, do not wash.
And you're like, first off, rude.
Exactly. And it just says spot clean. So the same thing you're gonna just do, you can just go and like wipe over everything. Once again, put it out in the sun to dry. If you have anything that you need to spot clean, the same solution's gonna work unless you have a spot cleaner at home that you can kind of go in and like kind of work out the stain. Then after it dries, what I would suggest is doing something like this. It's just like a outdoor fabric spray. It's gonna protect from water, any kind of things that happen with the rain and all the different elements. Plus the sun. This one has sun protection. Because sometimes you might notice things get bleached out in the sun.
I was gonna say. This is what happens. And even like my cover gets bleached out and I was like, oh boy, my furniture's about to look beige.
We want these things to last. Like they're not cheap, so we want them to last. So like if we just do this, we can kind of give a little sprucing up. Like look how clean that is already.
Honestly, that was a thrill. I was like, I feel like you and I got a real thrill out of that one. I'm not gonna lie. Absolutely fantastic. Now, I love the fact that we got our patio furniture done. What if we're looking for a little bit of a snack?
Of course.
But maybe things are a little...
Right? We love this. I love a cooler. These are supposed to last for so long. But like, let's open it up.
Okay, let's see what's going on.
Take a little whiff.
A little... Oh, yeah, nope, she right.
Musty.
She right, yeah.
It's musty, and we don't. So what we want to do is, you know, once again, we can take our vinegar and we can kind of just spray it in there, right? Get it to, and it's not that vinegar smells that great, but vinegar is really good at like kind of freshening things up.
At least vinegar smells like food.
Yeah. And then once again, we can go in and we can wipe everything off.
Do you know what I love about the cooler too? You can just fill it up with water and then it's got a spigot out the back. Ooh,
very good.
Whoever invented that's a genius.
Very good. Now, one thing that we might notice though, it might still smell like mildewy. So one of the things that I use this in my actual refrigerator. And what it is, it basically absorbs all the odors. This lasts for 10 years.
What? Wait, okay, so is it like, it's like using baking soda, but what's on the inside of that?
So this has some type of decomposition technology. Kind of similar to activated charcoal.
Oh, okay.
So you can actually just kind of put it in there. And then like, you know, put it in like your garage and stuff like that as well during the day. Just open it up to the sun and that can also help as well. But this is great to just do. And then of course, we're just gonna wipe our special solution. Honestly, you could just walk around with it. And just kind of like clean off everything and then, you know, let it air dry. That's the beauty about it being summertime.
I know, you can actually just stick it outside and it'll actually dry. Wait for a rainy day. My mom calls that the senior's car wash. That's her favorite thing in the world. It's always good. Pop that out and you're good to go. All right, now what about like sneakers, sandals, things that are used to be white but are now looking a little bad?
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put like a little bit of, a little TLC to this. So you can add a little water to some baking soda. You can also add a little dish soap and make a little paste. Now the key is, this works really good with like gym shoes as well as sandals. And then you could kind of just like go ahead and like use a brush and kind of like clean these things off. And then as well, putting it out in the sun. Like the sun is like our favorite friend when it comes to cleaning outdoor things. And you can kind of clean it off, wipe it, and then as well, if you have any odor, you can just sprinkle in some
baby powder?
Baby powder.
Nice, I like this.
Just kind of
Zhuzh it around?
Air, yeah.
You can have little baby's feet at the gym. I like that. That is fantastic. Again, smelling so nice. It's also a really good thing to do. This is the season that if you've got like a front kind of entryway,
exactly.
It's a little footy.
Exactly.
So yeah, that is a good, that actually smells amazing. All right, now, the last but not least, you're gonna show us a chemical-free way and also like bristle-free way to clean our barbecue.
Yeah, so one of the things is that we've noticed over the last little bit, when it comes to cleaning your barbecue and you're using bristles, people are often afraid that the bristles are gonna start coming off into your food.
Totally.
Right? So I think you're very familiar with this. So we have an onion.
Yes.
And we're gonna have you
stab the onion.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna do it down here.
Okay.
So you get it like this.
Awesome. So I'm gonna take it over. Let's go over to our barbecue
like a wizard.
here.
Yeah. And we're gonna clean the outside later. Don't pay no attention to the outside of this barbecue.
So when we have heated up the barbecue, what we're gonna do is we're gonna rub the onion on the grates.
Okay.
And what that will do is will help to remove any of the residue, etc. Plus, I feel like it's actually seasoning our grates for that steak,
It does.
right?
I was gonna say, put a steak on this after.
Exactly.
Ooh, what a delight.
Exactly, right? So once this is nice and hot, it's very easy, right? Easy.
The moisture in the onion kind of pulls away, but then the little bit of acidity too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then once this is all kind of done.
Oh yeah, look at that.
We're gonna, look at that.
Ooh, we cleaning up today.
And then once it's done, once it's all nice and cool, what you can do is you can bring in a little bit of oil, like olive oil, and just kind of grease down all of the grates.
This is my favorite. We've got some over here. You get your favorite pair of metal tongs.
Yes.
You dip it in a cloth that is your barbecue cloth.
Yeah.
Little dip, make sure it's cotton, and a little rub right before, and you are gonna have nothing stick.
We love that.
We love that. Lori, this is a good 1-2 punch. I love it so much. Thank you so much for helping us stay nice and clean this summer. Great job. Wait, we need to do that side. Yes!
Hey, Mary here. What did you think? Drop your comments below and don't forget to like and subscribe for more of the good stuff.